Tracking this all morning long, and it's 9:24. We were thinking afternoon into the evening, and the fact that this much rain and these many issues are occurring, it kind of tells the story.
We're just dealing with light to moderate rain right now. It's about to get heavy and excessive later this afternoon. So if this is any idea of what it's going to be later, I mean, we're already seeing accidents on the road. There's barely any water that has fallen, you know, and so that's why we keep saying, and it's not just us, it's not just weathercasters, it's not just meteorologists with the National Weather Service. The National Hurricane Center said they deal with hurricanes, they deal with tropical storms in Miami. They said, hey, you in Southern California, be careful on the roads. Not a good idea to be traveling. Right now, okay, we're seeing light showers, moderate. Later today, it's going to really pick up. We are likely going to see washed out roads, washed out bridges, particularly on the 10 freeway. And then anyone heading towards Vegas. Those are some of those spots that we've seen in the past, okay? Right now, we're seeing moderate rainfall towards the Santa Clarita area, the San Gabriel Mountains there, and then areas from Glendale towards Santa Monica. Again, these are just pockets of moderate rainfall. It is not anything, this is nothing compared to what's coming. I can't stress that enough. Big Bear Lake right now getting a break. Later today, it is really going to pick up. These higher elevation areas are expected to get possibly up to 10 inches of rain, okay? 10 inches, that is a ton. And some of the eastern slopes, because of where the storm is coming, they could get up to a foot of rain in one day. I mean, even overnight into tomorrow. So maybe let's say a day and a half. That's a ton, all right? And then when we zoom down towards Orange County, some moderate rain there, and then some light rain towards the Paris area out in the IE. All right, let's get to the storm. Here it is, a tropical storm that Hilary is, with sustained winds of 70 miles per hour. So we've gone under the hurricane level, but a lot of people are saying, oh, it's downgraded. No, this is still a tropical storm, and it's still expected to be a tropical storm when it comes into Southern California. It doesn't turn into a depression until it gets to about 39 miles per hour sustained winds, below that threshold. So it's getting closer, and it's going 25 miles per hour at this point, moving up the coast, the western coast of Baja. All right, so that is why we are under this tropical storm warning still. All of Southern California, there's portions of Ventura County that are not in this, but depending on the track of the storm, if it does come up to 25 miles west, Ventura County could be a lot more affected than expected. So that's just something to keep in mind in Ventura. I don't want those folks to be caught off guard either. Just pay attention throughout the whole day. Flood watch in effect today. This is the biggest risk, flooding. Like I said, up to 10 inches in some mountain areas, the deserts up to 7 inches, up to 4 in some of our IE and valleys, and up to 3 in some of our coastal areas. Flooding in a hurricane, for instance, is one of the main reasons for death, okay? Just to throw that out there. This is a tropical storm. It's expected to be a tropical storm when it comes into Southern California, but with a surge over the ocean for a hurricane, that can cause flooding too. We're not going to get a hurricane-like surge, but we could get a surge of about a foot or so, half a foot to a foot. Add that on top of elevated surf, which is expected to be in northern Orange County, up to 10-foot waves. Keep that in mind. I mean, if you're not experienced, I don't think anybody at this point should be out in the ocean. I know surfers are probably loving what's coming, the southern swell, but this is something that we have not dealt with here in Southern California since 1939. Watch the storm track. Here we go. This is this afternoon about 2:30, going into San Diego County and reaching our area about 4:30 this afternoon. Notice the northeastern portion of this, the Palm Springs area, Big Bear, and into Wrightwood. Those are areas that are expected to get hit the worst. The heaviest rainfall. We saw that estimate of up to 10 inches in the mountain areas. And the lower deserts, think about that. They're not used to having all this water come down. They don't get a lot of rain, especially in August. So think about all that water rushing through maybe washes, creeks, through sidewalks. This is something that we really need to watch out for, because right now you might look outside and see it's not that bad. Okay. Here's the storm moving north of us overnight into tomorrow. Still some lingering effects. Let's get to the 7-day forecast for Los Angeles, Orange County. You see those thunderstorms today into tomorrow, drying out probably tomorrow afternoon. We'll get a better idea as the day progresses. But Tuesday and beyond look to dry out, get sunnier, and back to normal by Friday. This is what's expected. Sunny skies and a beautiful weekend next weekend. We have to just get through to today, the craziness of today. Valleys, Inland Empire, still a greater chance of rainfall here. Drying out, getting warmer starting Wednesday, going into the low 90s and going towards a nice weekend. Still maybe some moisture in our afternoon hours, but that's more of the typical monsoonal moisture. Beach communities. Okay, the big story along the beaches, we talked about the elevated surf. Northern Orange County is the area getting hit the most with the higher waves. Southern Orange County's next, and then LA County into Ventura County. Those areas, we saw Seal Beach. Seal Beach always gets flooded. I was out there earlier this week reporting. They have the berms up, they have sandbags, but this is nothing compared to, or right now, nothing compared to what's coming with that. Mountain areas, flooding. We talked about how much rain could be falling down. It's not raining much right now, but there's still the rest of the afternoon to go. It's only 9:30, and then our deserts, upper and lower. Temperatures are going to warm up going towards the mid-90s later this week, but we can't stress this enough, Mark and Irene. Driving on roads like this, later this afternoon especially, it's going to be pretty dangerous.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.